Okay, Randy, we are just going to talk really quickly on a situation in the average home if for some reason we're not getting any hot water. What are 3 things we could check before we call Liberty Plumbing?
Okay, let's check and see if we've got water coming out of any of the faucets, if you have hot water at the faucets.
Okay, so I can choose any faucet and turn on the hot side, and if no water comes out, then that gives me a good description to tell you.
Yeah, if you have water coming out of the faucet, but it's not hot on the hot side, then that tells us our water heater is not producing hot water.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. What's the second thing we should check?
Let's check, I'd say let's check to see if we have a pilot burning on the water heater. Now this is going to be a small flame inside the water heater down at the bottom. Sometimes it's easy to see and sometimes it's not, but it's a good quick thing to check. So you're going to look for a sight glass down toward the bottom of the water heater, look directly in the sight glass and see if you can see a small flame.
Okay, and so I don't need to try and light anything, just look for the flame.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about a third? What's one more thing?
Okay, one more thing is sometimes for any reason the gas company may shut your gas meter off. So what we want to know is if you have a gas furnace, is your heat still on? Or if you have a gas range, can you have gas at the range? Let's just make sure that meter hasn't been shut off for any reason.
And where do I find my gas meter?
Okay, your gas meter is going to be out on the outside of your house, sometimes in the front of the house, but generally just on the side of the house. That's about 18 inches around. It's usually gray in color, and so that's kind of what you're going to want to look for. Has a plastic readout with a lot of small dials.
And I know it's working if the numbers are spinning. Okay.
Right. So, and then, like I said, if your furnace is still working, putting out warm air, then we know that we probably still have gas. So those are the 3 basic things to look for.
Okay, so the 3 things are hot water coming out the hot side, or any kind of water coming out the hot side.
Mm-hmm.
And check for a pilot light at the bottom of the water heater through the sight glass.
Yes.
And lastly, check the gas meter just to make sure it's spinning.
Yes, and the gas company hasn't shut it off for any reason at all.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.